What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's raining right now, but I'm gonna say something. As a man, you control your own reality. You have the power to control your reality and move how you move. But there's a consequence to that. You're gonna lose people. You're gonna lose your girlfriend. You're gonna lose family. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna trip. Be like, who do you think he is? He think he's that? He think he's cocky? When you love yourself and do what you gotta do as a man, people are gonna leave you. Are you willing to do that? You know what I'm saying? Even gain nothing to gain something back that's coming from you? You see, a lot of men are going to take that risk and believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? They have that safe haven and that safe space there, so they're not going to get rid of that. That's why a lot of men will just stay home and play video games and not do nothing because they realize that, oh, shoot, they gave me a bed to lay in, a.k.a. their parents. Why would I go against them? They're not going to do that. Even some who may be aware and know as much as me, they ain't going to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? There's only a small percentage of men who's going to take that risk, move how they move, you know what I'm saying? Connect to the source and move in their own understanding. And go on with their life and take their risk and start that business. You know what I'm saying? And be strong and stay in the hurdles and the girdles. You know what I'm saying? There's only a small percent of men that can handle it. You know what I'm saying? So why would a man get rid of that safe space? You know what I'm saying? There's only a small percent. As a man, you can control your life, but are you willing to face the consequences of that? Losing people, losing friends. You see, you could be your best friend. You know, as a man, why would you want to be controlled by something? Lust or partner? Why don't you want to just be free, move free, just connect to the source, live your life in your own understanding, not bothering anybody, just doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? But most of them don't want to do that. They don't know the price of that and the power of that. Everything has pros and cons to it, but just look at the ultimate side of it. The ultimate. Look at it as the ultimate, though. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of men don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? They're not ready to take that risk. They don't believe in themselves. Then I kind of understand. But me as a man, I have to accept that that's going to happen if I want better for myself. If I don't want my life to be stagnant, I have to. It's going to kind of get uncomfortable. People are going to look at me this way. There's going to be some friction. But I have to do that to take life in my own understanding. It might not happen right away, but something's going to start shifting and the ugly things are going to happen. Bugs are going to crawl on you. I have to be able to take that first. You know what I'm saying? So I can be strong. You know, and eventually move in my own power weight. You know what I'm saying? So I have to take that leap of faith with myself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men won't do that. They're afraid, and it's fine. They've been brought up that way for a reason. There's only a small percentage of men that will. You know what I'm saying? Like a man named him might have a wife. They got married. They could be like high school sweethearts. They done built their lives together or whatever. They've been there through the ugly, the good, and everything, right? He invested so much money. They lost money. Why would he just get rid of that? You know what I'm saying? When he invested so much energy to that. You know what I'm saying? And if this man decides in the back of his mind he wants to move free, do what he do, start his business, be very successful, and take his life to his own hands and think how he wants to think, he may wants to do that, but it's like he's like that. There's a risk to that. You know what I'm saying? Am I willing to get rid of this chick or do that because they're with the chick? They're sharing one another. They're sharing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if a man you want to control and do what you got to do, control yourself. It's like, you know, I have to do it my own way. You know what I'm saying? It's like not everybody's gonna agree with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, if your partner's gonna feel a certain way or what type of ideology they're taking in place. You know what I'm saying? Inside their brain. So it's like, is he willing to cause that and possibly lose his chick? You know, because he's not like owning his own stuff. He's controlled. He's not controlling himself because he's usually with a chick. He's buying stuff and all that. He's telling them what to do or whatever. It's just shared. So he has to constantly compromise. You know what I'm saying? And control himself for saying that's not controlling himself. But controlling that, nah, it's not really controlling himself. It's kind of like he's on a leash. He has to walk on eggshells. You know, he's tiptoeing. That's not controlling. You know what I'm saying? Yourself. You're not in control. A lot of men ain't ready to take that excuse or possibly lose friends because fear of confrontation. But if you take your life into your own hands as a man, that's what I'm doing. It's gonna be a dark, lonely road in phase one. You know what I'm saying? This is, because life works in phases, cycles. You know what I'm saying? Metamorphosis. This is how life works. But a lot of men ain't ready to take that risk. You know, I can see why. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, you control your basic reality, but are you ready to pay for the consequences? Nah, they're not ready to do that, and it's fine. I understand, because I had the problem too. Like, what if I go my overseas, do what I got to do, think this way? What if my parents kick me out? What if they don't think the way they do and they just shun me or this? I think that too, but then I was like, I have to be a man. You know what I'm saying? I already don't have nobody. I already don't have this, so I might as well take that risk. You know what I'm saying? And believe in myself and push myself. You know what I'm saying? And recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? So what do I really have to lose? You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys have safe spaces and safe habits, so they're not going to take that risk and get rid of it. Damn sure or not. If they could eat microwave foods and all that, lay down and have that, they're not going to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? It's not that they don't really believe in us. They believe in us. They're just not going to take that risk. Why would they get rid of it? They probably don't know of what they want for themselves. So why would they even take that risk? They're not going to look. You know what I'm saying? They don't think nothing is wrong. Because they're controlling something. They don't see it. You know what I'm saying? The veil hasn't been open for them. So they're controlled. So if you're a man of control, you know what you want as a man, you know what you need to do. You're not controlled. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you know, if he's comfortable, he doesn't really see nothing wrong, or if he's controlled, or hey, they tell him to do this or whatever. If you want to eat or do that, it's like he doesn't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? So he just stays in that loop. You know what I'm saying? Just for a place to stay or this or the partner that he's with. So he doesn't feel nothing wrong. But as soon as he gains some cognitive awareness, he'd be like, damn, I like these people. These people are okay. There's people I know, but it's like, I want more. I want to do this. But I understand if I do this, I got to start it for myself and control it and take accountability because nobody else is going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So am I willing to take that risk and lose these people, control my reality? Because at first, me doing it stuff, I have to take accountability, which is taking control, especially of my own situation. Am I going to be able to get rid of these people or these people, places, and things? Am I ready to do that and stop being controlled and have discipline? You know what I'm saying? Do I even have it? What if a moment comes? You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things just come into place. You know what I'm saying? You know? And how long would I stay? What if it just all these stuff just comes in a just brain? You know what I'm saying? You know? You can't even blame me because a lot of men were blamed to be dependent. Especially on like their moms or whatever, just depend on someone or go to a job. They're brought up that way. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, a lot of men, some men, they do fend for themselves, then they'll find somewhere to like lay their head at by compromising and doing what they gotta do and compromising their manhood. But does that man have enough faith in himself to move how he wanna move, start his business, think his way? You know what I'm saying? Without judgment? Is he able to do that? You know what I'm saying? Is he able to believe in himself? You know what I'm saying? Like, take that leap of faith and take that risk and still be homeless and still push towards this thing that he wants to do. Is he able to take that risk? It's good because it's going to be risky. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to just say, fuck? Is he going to say, F it? I'm just going to surrender and give up? You know what I'm saying? So, it's a question to ask. You know what I'm saying? You know? Anyways, I'm out. Y'all take care. I wish the best for you guys. Peace.